Thank you for sending me that text. Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, the nursing home murderers that participated in accelerating the death of loved ones in this country and getting away with it. So I'm your host, BKP. Thank you for watching BKP Politics on FYNTV.com. Now, this segment can be upsetting to you because I'm going to ask you to watch Stacey Abrams, and you don't like that. But she is out there pushing. They're pushing for HB1. What is that? To federalize elections. Nancy Pelosi has her out there carrying the water on all the networks. But the House Bill HB 531 and SB 241 in Georgia, they're really going after those right now. They're a nervous wreck because it will change things. These two bills don't go far enough. I don't want to be in such a way. That I'm not going after the bills, but they don't go far enough. Let's be clear on that. And thank you for helping me power through this morning. Number 40, open for business. I just announced Texas is 100% open everything, capital letters. Also ending the statewide mask mandate. Also with Mississippi. They are freaking out this morning. Joe Biden and the deep state have to continue to administer the control for the money, the 1.9 trillion that should not pass. Not another dollar. Okay, let me say this. If you are a conservative this morning, you should understand not another dollar should pass in any bill form that goes to under the guise of COVID-19 relief, period. Not another dollar. Not another red cent for enhanced unemployment. Not another cent. Not another red cent for a check in your mailbox from the government, your own money back to you. Not a dollar. I don't care how unpopular that sounds, but it's best. Don't tell me you're a conservative. Republicans are saying we need to pass something, just not this bill. No, we don't. We don't need to pass anything. Here's what we need to do. Open up the country. Open up the country, okay? And then let's truly see if Joe Biden's administration, his policies are going to be positive for the economy or negative for the economy. Because the economy can keep growing in a positive direction, and listen to what I'm saying, growing, if you keep printing government money, you have an illusion that we're growing out of this. But we're not. The only way to find out if Biden's policies will work, moving to alternative energy sources, all the things that they wish to do, let's see if they work without the infusion of cash that we do not have. That creates an illusion that the economy is doing well. You cannot, there's no way of getting around economic growth, and listen how that sounds, if you continue to push this much money into the economy. It looks and appears like you're doing okay. This is the only way. 100% open. 100% Texas, okay? Moving right along here. This weekend, And I think there's a surprise waiting here. In Georgia, I think there's a surprise. There's a bill that I think you should keep an eye on today. Give me number 54. I'm asking you, if you're out there, to keep an eye on House Bill HB 86. It's the sports betting, the internet sports betting bill in Georgia. Okay? I just want to tell you, keep an eye on HB 86 in Georgia, the sports betting bill. Now, the NBA and LeBron James in Atlanta is the NBA All-Star game, right? The NBA All-Star game this weekend in Atlanta, which you've been told do not attend. So the NBA, LeBron James group team to fight voter suppression during All-Star weekend. LeBron James is going to lead a voter suppression rally in Atlanta this weekend. Yes. Right in Fulton County. Right there at the arena. What's the name of that arena down there in Fulton County where we found the boxes? Remember the boxes coming out from under the table? Yes, that's where LeBron James, the Hawks, the Atlanta Hawks are supporting LeBron James and their voter suppression rally this weekend. All right. Now, Stacey Abrams over here at the Puffington Post, number 1, right? You got number 1 there when you get a chance. Number 1. Stacey Abrams is over there in the Puffington Post. Georgia GOPers move to rein in voting rights in Fulton County. And Stacey Abrams slams GOP voting restrictions as new Jim Crow era laws. I want to play this video. Come back to me. And Emily, when you come back to me, save the time there of where it's at. And I want you to listen to some of the ridiculous comments that this woman makes in trying to take down these 2 bills in Georgia, the reasons why she claims it's bad legislation. Let's play the tape. Come back to me when I tell you to, and hold the time.
Georgia, your state, they passed this bill where they tried to get rid of souls to the polls Sunday. They now left one Sunday in. You've got, in addition to doing that, you've got Arizona. They've got a bill to literally let the legislature throw out election results and put in their own slate of of electors. You've got, of course, Ron DeSantis, who's one of the kings of voter suppression. He wants to limit drop boxes, require registration for mail-in ballots. This is one of the states that is the best at doing mail-in voting. He wants to kill that and gut it. You just go on and on and on. What do you make of it's so obvious to me, Stacey, that they saw, except for Georgia, they saw Arizona and Georgia flip. And their response to that was to say, well, we can't let that happen again. And I say that to you, particularly given the praise that your state's Republican elections officials got after they just refused to outright commit crimes to let Donald Trump have the victory.
Well, let's be clear. We were successful in Georgia in extraordinary ways. We were successful in Arizona, but we also mitigated voter suppression in Wisconsin, in Pennsylvania, across the country, where in the wake of not only the Voting Rights Act evisceration, but also in the wake of the Obama election in 2008, we saw a bevy of attempts to restrict access to the right to vote. Georgia got more attention because it was the most egregious, and it was actually committed in broad daylight by the Secretary of State, now the governor of Georgia. And in Arizona and Florida, we have seen it again and again. But what we know is happening is that the Republican Party, and it's not the entire party, I don't believe yet, but they have to stand up and declare they are not part of this anti-democratic force. We know that business leaders have to stand up and call a spade and say that this is wrong. When you can win elections not by having the best ideas, but by stealing the right to vote, then you do not deserve to win and you don't deserve to participate. And so what we need is a call to action that not only stops these bills in local and the state legislatures, but we've got to also fight hard to make certain that H.R. 1 and S.R. 1 and H.R. 4 become the law of the land in the United States.
All right. H.R. 1, S.R. 1 become the law of the land in the United States. All right. That's what we have to fight for. Business leaders need to stand up. What she's talking about is the Atlanta Chamber of Commerce, the Georgia Chamber of Commerce. We're going to take a break and we're going to come back. And that's State Farm Arena. Thank you for your help out there. State Farm Arena this weekend that held. State Farm Arena will be the home this weekend. It's the home of the Atlanta Hawks, but it will host the NBA All-Star Game, which we're glad the State Farm Arena hosted a voting precinct, and the Hawks donated employees to help for free, right? That's where we saw the boxes come out from under the table that they say nothing happened there, nothing to see on the video. But LeBron James is coming to town, okay? LeBron James is coming to town, and he is going to lead a protest down there at State Farm Arena. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back, and we're going to continue with much more of what we have happening here on the two bills in Georgia, and also the Supreme Court, the Voting Rights Act legislation, the Voting Rights Act case from Arizona, in the Supreme Court right now. We're going to talk about that, how it ties together. Take a break.